early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Holidays at Nightfall. So, with the 1.4 anniversary update coming up, we need to do quite a few things to prepare for that, especially since we will get to make food courts, and that's going to be very important for us here because that means we actually have to leave space to, create the proper food court, so we won't have just, a few shops strewn here and there, and then it's just like, whatever. So I don't want to do that. I just want to have a proper area or two, since this park is going to be kind of small. I'm going to try to keep it small. I know this doesn't really look that small, but we're going to try to do a food court maybe over here. We'll probably have some over here in this corner, and then one maybe down here somewhere. We'll see. But definitely there's going to be one somewhere in the back here, and we will have a road coming through here. It really depends, though, on how far our mountain goes, because remember, we do need to try to keep this mountain as neatly as possible. Also, I realize there is water here, so it makes sense for us to have a lighthouse. Everything suddenly makes sense, you guys. Although this can also be used to bring in Santa, so hey, that's always a possibility, right? Anyway, I did make some changes over here. I did add a road here, and I added some bins because, well, why not? So, it's double layered, because that works out best for us, and we have a road coming through here that connects through these guys, and I know it's probably going to be difficult to get into that ride, especially since people are probably going to be like, oh, go-karts, and then ignore this, but, whatever. If they can't get on the go-karts, they might as well get on that ride, huh? Alright, so that'll work for us. I will put in a building in here with lighting, just so that people can have something to, enjoy, to see, to, basically not freeze, and that way it could look super nice under there, although we will eventually cover it with mountain, just because I think that's probably the best idea for us, just because this was basically never meant to be shown, this part of the path at least. So we're going to have this whole path coming down through here, and over on this side, I want to have maybe the kiddie section with a lot of gentle rides. I know it doesn't really make sense since we have this right here, but I think we probably should do that, just so that we can keep it sort of, where we're going to eat, because we're going to have our food over here, and that way, parents can be like, oh, whatever, I need to go sit down, the kids can go enjoy, although I know that doesn't really happen, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying. So yeah, we'll have that going on for us there, so let's see what kinds of kiddie rides we have. I know eventually I might just go ahead and download some blueprints from the workshop, just in case. Oh, these aren't even rides. I'm like, this doesn't look great. But yeah, I might just download some blueprints from the workshop just to make it a little bit easier, but I do intend on doing a similar theme as much as I can throughout. So that means that we're going to need to pick a theme, number one, and then number two, continue working on that theme. So if there are certain things that are in the workshop like that, then that would be good. So, theme-wise, we can go for just, your typical red and green theme so that everything is red, green, white sort of thing, and then we have a lot of lights emphasizing the whole look. So let's just give you an idea of what I mean here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves our building pieces because I like working with the paneling. The paneling is surprisingly good to work with in terms of color. So let's see. Vinyl plastic. Well, can we change the color of these? We can. Good. Alright, so let me just go ahead and grab the taller one just so we can see this clearly. Let's see. So we're going to do something like green there. And let's place this right there. Oh, this road is not aligned at all. Okay, I might have to change that just because that road is not okay. And for this one, we are, of course, going to go for a very, very bright red because that just looks cool. So we could have something like this. Let's see. Let's grab ourselves our arch here. Of course, I'm going to have it looking anything crazy like that because you can clearly tell. You can clearly tell they're both different things, but we'd have like the same color, maybe the green arch, and we could probably just do a red arch. Let's change it. Get out of here, arch. There we go. Just change this color back to green there. We can have something like that, and then we could probably have like some white. Well, we can honestly just have the white arch highlighting this, right? Let's see. White. That is not white. That white is fully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I was just like, ease. That is not okay. So we could do something like that. Always with our theming throughout here, especially since I do have a candy cane lamp that I would like to use throughout here, just so gonna light up the path. And I do want to use also some of the what are they called? These guys, the fairy lights, because these are very, very cool, and I really like the look of these. So that would be super, super awesome. Let's see. What's going on with these? Variable curved. I really like that. Ooh, look at that. I do want to create, though, a nice arch, so I think that this might be a little bit small for this path. Let's see. Is it oh, it might just be perfect, actually. Never mind. I take it back. It's perfect. Works for me. All right. So, yeah, we could do something like this, and it should work. So we could keep that kind of theming, that color of theming, and then we could probably, add some variation with just gingerbreading, or we could go for straight up gingerbread, which I don't particularly like that too much, but it's basically the festive walls that we got, so if we have to work with this, I'm going to be okay with that, especially since it does do that curved corner piece. I really, really like that. That is so cool. And so that might be something that we could use. Or we could probably go ahead and make some igloos. I'm pretty sure there are igloos like on the workshop, so that might be workable. Although then that means we're going to have to create massive igloos, and I don't know how much that would fit with everything. So red, green, and white, gingerbread, igloos. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know, because I would like to just infuse this park with a bunch of winter things. I'm not really a fan of the gingerbread look at all. I kind of, I'm very like a simple aesthetic like this. I love that kind of aesthetic, so that's probably why I like the red and green and white one so much. But hey, it's up to you guys. What do you guys think? If you guys think that looks pretty cool, then we'll go for that. If not, well, we can always go for one of these here, and we can, mix and match. It's not that big of an issue. That's always possible. All right, so what I want to do is actually pick out the shops that we're going to use, because of course we're going to need quite a few things. So let's see, for this area, for our food court area, we're going to need an ATM. So let's go ahead and drop that somewhere over here. We're just going to pick out the things that we need, and we'll close them down. We will get a chief beef just because people love chief beef. Let's see, no cosmic cow. This just seems cruel to have right now. We will get a first aid though, because people might be a little sick, depending on, what rise we put around here. Let's go for a Hat's Fantastic for sure, because I love Hat's Fantastic now that I know that we could sell specifically holiday hats. Information, I don't believe I left any room for a priority pass queue over there, so I'm going to just leave priority passes out of this. And I know that could make us a little bit more money, but I'm not concerned with that. Misty Good. I'm going to use Misty Good just because they're smaller food items, not really as filling as burgers. So I don't know if different people shop from that. If they do, that's cool. If not, well, I tried. And let's see. We don't have any drinks yet, so we're going to go for Pip Shot Water, because water is universal. And Street Fox Coffee. And speaking of water, let me just go ahead and take a drink. Oh, no, my bottle is empty. Let me grab from a different bottle right now. I apologize. Water's good, yes. So I definitely recommend buying water. Alright, so yes, we need a restroom. We can't forget that. We probably need 2 of these just because, people are always using these. And it seems like now there's definitely queues for them. So, fine, we'll go for 2. We'll go for 2 just because. Alright, so let's go ahead and move that, I don't know, somewhere back here just for now, because we're not even going to use these. Oh, I should probably go ahead and close them too, huh? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's not leave these open, because otherwise we are going to be in for a big trouble. So yeah, I'll decorate these based on what you guys think is the best scenery type thing here for this area at least. Especially since, we already have this big piece here that's going to be showing us, what this kind of can look like. And we'll have a mountain, so that's really not emphasizing any specific theme, so we can go for basically anything. Alright, so we have our shops and facilities. Let's go and pick out some rides here. Now, I really like the look of the Coriolis. However, I don't think that's one that I want just yet. I think what I want to do, I did say I want this to be a kids area, but for our entrance part, I kind of want 2 cubes, just because the cube always serves us very well, and it's my favorite. It's my favorite. I know, it's terrible that it's my favorite, but it's my favorite. Alright, so there we go. Bought some cubes. Let's go ahead and change the colors up here, though. Let's see. Let's make this a nice green. Ooh. I like it. I like this one better. That one's pretty bright. I like this one the best. Alright, so we're going to go for that one there. How about changing this to maybe red just to emphasize the redness a little bit? Ooh, that one looks a little bit pukey red. I like this dark one a little bit better. Alright, so we could do something like that on both of these. That way, why are they 3 and 4? What the heck? I'm pretty sure I didn't purchase a cube before. No, I didn't. Oh, I'm not even going to question anymore. Nope, not going to ask questions. All right, so is that the same green, or is that a little bit lighter? That looks like the same exact green. Good. All right, over here we want, of course, this deeper. Is that the right way? Right, I can't even tell anymore. Hey, guys, there are so many colors here. All right, so that should be about right. Yes, we're going to have some festive-themed cubes just because I like it. And we'll do our stuff for that later on. So, cube squared. Sounds weird. Sounds very weird, but it is what it is. All right, so I kind of like that. I kind of like the white there, just because, again, I want to keep this whole thing green, red, and white. So maybe I should just leave that. Was that actually white, or was that gray? It was totally white, wasn't it? Was it? No, that actually was not. This was my white there. All right, there we go. It's now white. Perfect. All right, works for me. Yes, works for me. And of course, still need to get some holiday music just so we can give these rides the proper thing. Anyway, on to our lamp. So, I made a candy cane lamp. It's actually very lame right now. What the heck is this? Candy collection. Ooh, I like that. Although I really don't like the idea of using candy, but... Oh, that's cute, but I don't want it. Christmas tree small. Oh, that is awesome. It's like a candy Christmas tree. Sorry, you guys. Like, this is honestly the first time I've actually taken a look at these really, really closely. So I kind of like them, but at the same time, I'm just like, Ooh, yeah, I really don't. Ooh, snowmen. Aha, we could, there's snow. Are there snowballs? Because that's how we could probably make an igloo. It's very, very tempting. Let's see, festive snow. The hat. I love that. That is so cool. And I kind of like that. Again, I'm not really feeling the candy. Okay, this is so awesome. This one, not so awesome because that's just very, very sad. Is there anything else? We have a gift collection. That's pretty cool. Although, I mean, it's, pretty tall too, so I don't know if I want to use that. Is there anything else here that we could probably make use of in this park? I don't see any more snow. Obviously, we have this coaster here, which I will eventually use. And I don't see any more snow throughout here, so I'm going to say no. All right, so let's go all the way up here. And this is my candy cane lamp. I know, it's lame. It's actually very, very lame right now, but I will try to decorate it a little bit more. So let's go ahead and place our very first one. Something like that there. All right, so let's see what kinds of pieces do we have here that we can probably use. Let's go and filter by festive, because I do want to make this look extra festive. And let's see, all throughout here. Artificial snow. Oh, well, do we have like round balls of snow? Because that would be kind of cool, so we could actually build ourselves our snowmen. Let's see. Do we have the specific item, that I'm looking for? Because I'm looking for, here we go. So yeah, we could definitely build an igloo out of these pieces here for sure. Look at that. That's perfect. All right. So I'm getting a bunch of ideas right now, you guys. Oh my gosh, anything is possible. However, it seems like what's not possible is using, what are they called? Tinsel and things like that, because I don't see any tinsel here. So that's making me a little bit sad. Unless I missed it somewhere. Maybe it's like somewhere over here. Here, nope. We have no tinsel? We have no tinsel. That makes me so sad. Unless maybe it's somewhere hidden in here. I really hope it is, because I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I don't know how I feel about this if it's not in here. So let's see. Gingerbread. Building set. Gingerbread bakery. Not really. I'm looking for something content packs. I'm pretty sure it's not part of a content pack. See, hey, there we go. Festive. Whew. Okay. If we have like tinsel or something like that, or just like a wreath type thing. Here it is. I was just like, please, there has got to be something like that. It's right here, you guys. I found it. Okay, so I kind of want to use this. Let's see. Let's try to put this. I don't like the color of the light, so I will change those. But I can kind of do something like this. I could probably make it look kind of bushy at the bottom maybe, but I do want to try to wrap something around this. So let's see if it's possible to do that. Ooh, wow, that's a massive wreath. This is also pretty big. I can, honestly though, let's see. I can, a little bit more. Wait, is that? I was right. Kind of? What the heck? This thing is a little bit... Okay, so it tilts one way or the other. All right, fine. We'll keep it that way. Let's go ahead and move this. We could obviously do something very... Ooh, it actually looks pretty lame, doesn't it? I was hoping that would look cool, but it really does not. And we can only rotate it that way. What? Interesting thing. All right, so I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Let's see. Just do that, and you can, unlock the angle snap. So this could still be used, though, somehow. We have the possibility to put it something like this. And that would be still pretty cool, right? I would have to, double it up on both sides. Otherwise, what the heck? I think I'm flipping something. It's really not flipping. So, oh gosh, this is like the planet orbit instead. That's very bizarre, but okay. So let's go ahead and move this into there. Yes, we would have to move it up like that. We have to double it up on both. Just like, let's see, scoochy, up over there, something like that. And actually try to move it in just so we can have this working out pretty well. So let's see, can we select both of these? It's not letting me. How about if I just select this? This? Nope, this. All right, I do want to select that piece, and I don't want to select... Oh, that was fine. All right, let's move that. There we go. So we could do something like that there and probably just... Ooh. All we're going to have to just stuff it in the middle, basically. We're going to have to stuff other things in the middle so we can make it look right. Probably just have to duplicate that, put it on the opposite side, and make it look kind of okay. So something like that we could do. Didn't mean to delete the lamp. But I don't know if that's exactly what I want here. That's definitely one of the choices. All right, let's see. So I want the curvy pieces. Small left, small right. All right, so how can I work with these? Because that's going to be very, very tricky here. So let's see. We're going to move that up there. Let's scoochy this up through here. Yeah, I think this candy cane might be a little bit too thin for this, since we can't really wrap things around this. Huh. This is very bizarre, you guys. This is very bizarre to work with. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out so well. It's just way too thin. I wonder if we can maybe make our own candy cane. I don't think it's going to look cool. How about if I try to duplicate this and then slowly just do what I do in Photoshop, basically. I slowly layer things on top of one another. Something like, let's see, can we get it actually looking kind of right here, like aligning with the the lines are going to be a problem, though. That's what's going to cause us some major headaches. So just because the lines probably can't align, we're going to have something very fugly looking. Yeah, that's not working for me. All right, so I guess, I guess we're not going to use that. We can definitely do the wreath thing, though. So let me go ahead and make ourselves a wreath right now, because that was working out pretty well. Ooh, wait, we could do a star wreath instead, just to make it look extra special. I think I like that. However, I do not like this. So let's go ahead and change this to, can I see this color? F and 4 zeros. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our, there we go. Oh, no, reset that. Oh, no, reset it. Whew. Okay, almost messed that up. Hey, we have the colors now right here. And let's see, that looks good. All right, so now we want to go ahead and move this all the way down to here. Oh, that's a little bit too far for my liking. All right, there we go. And we want to, of course, move it up into the air so we can actually work with this. And we want to duplicate. Oh, it's already duplicated. Nice. Oh, I hate flipping things like that. That's actually really annoying. All right, so let's see. We need to move this like that. Good. All right, and now we can make our holiday wreath. All right, we don't want to actually put it all the way through because that's going to cause some massive problems. There we go. So that's something like that. We can go ahead and just duplicate this one whenever we need. So let's go ahead and copy this one instead. Oh, wait, we can't. I love when that happens, you guys. I love when we can't copy things. That's all right. All right, so let's see. If we do this, not exactly like that. Oh, it looks like it's going to get in the way of the lamp, though. That's kind of sucky. That's really not what I wanted. Or we could, let's see. How much lighting does this give, if any at all? Yeah, no, it's just bright. That's all it is. I was thinking we could just replace. No. No, it covers the lamp, you guys. I might like the round one, though, a little bit better for this. Yeah, we could cover that up with another wreath there. So, yeah, I kind of like that idea, but I don't like that one specifically. Let's see. I want to get a round one then and see if that'll work a little bit better. Round, small, huh? All right, let's try that again. Although this one, again, it's a very bizarre one. It doesn't actually align properly, but that's okay. We can always change this from our angle snap to the better snap here. Ugh, I keep forgetting about this. Also, I have to change the colors on these guys because, whoops, I forgot. All right, let's just flip this all the way around here. I should probably make a nicer angle snap for this, just so I can have it go a little bit faster, but I'm not too concerned with that. Need our daylight to make sure I'm not sticking this through too much. All right, like that. That's way too much. Something like that there, maybe? Yeah, it looks like that was fine. All right, so let me just scoot it over like that. Good, good. All right, so this one you can't really see the lights too well because it's kind of hidden, but that's fine with me. Let's go ahead and do that red. Do this green, there we go, and do the same thing on the opposite side because, of course, we don't want that light blue. It's nice and everything like that, but it's really not, it's not the colors that we need here. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Ooh, it's looking a little bit rough, but that's okay. We can always fix it. Let's grab this one and see if we can do the same thing that we did with the star. Kind of, oh, jeez. Yeah, we can't really mask the light too much with this one because it's not as bushy, which sucks, but it's still, yeah, it's still just as wide. So that's not so cool. I kind of like this idea. We could probably put like a bow on here just to cover the hole, though. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of ideas right now. I'm not a fan of that one as much as I am of the star one, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove it because that's just well, I would rather save the money. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and move this one again. And we can always do this one with a bow here as well. Or again, yes, the light thing because that is super. That would be so cool. Although, maybe, yeah, it's just because the candy cane is so small that it looks weird. And, oh, the light is actually showing on that one. Have to move it up a little bit more then. Let's see. Excuse me? There we go. All right, so let's see. We can move this a little bit higher up here and make it so that it's kind of just on top of the candy cane so we can't really see the light. I want to make sure that we cover the light as much as possible. So something like that there. Sure. All right, so I want to make sure that we... Ooh. I'm going to make sure that we copy that and save it as blueprint. This is going to be called our star wreath. Star wreath. There we go. And just a bunch of letters here because I don't really need to say anything right now. And we are going to call this our other scenery, I suppose. Sure. All right, so there we go. We have a blueprint now for that. So we can just go in here, find it again, and make sure that we just tack it on there so we won't have anything looking super weird. All right, so my creations. Let's see. Star wreath. There we go. Do I have to flip this? It looks fine either way, I guess. It doesn't really look like a star too much, but hey. All right, so we could probably go ahead and stack these with 3 of them just to cover as much as we need. If we don't stack them 3 wide, well, we're going to have a hole looking like that, and that's not okay. So, right, we could probably just do, let's see. I want to align this as best as is possible without overlapping too much. Otherwise, it's going to look way too funky. So let's try to do it from here, if possible. I don't want to, misalign things. So sure, something like that there. It's a little bit further to this side, isn't it? Yeah, it totally was. Well, let's go ahead and move this then. If that's going to make it easier, then that's going to make it easier. Let's just deselect that, and that should... What did I deselect? Sure, alright, works for me. Okay, troublesome little thing. That's okay, let's see. I want to move... Can I just select one of these? Thank you. Alright, so I want to move this just to make sure that it's not that close to this one, just in case. Yeah, it looked like it was a little bit close there, so I might have to just duplicate this and work with this. Alright, so that works for me. Although it looks like the hole in the middle should be a little bit bigger, huh? Ah, you guys. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Alright, can I move this one again? Try to align it, I suppose, with the hole a little bit better. I think the reason why is because there's just so much alternating green through there. We're never really going to get a nice enough gap. Well, I mean, that's pretty close enough, right? Yeah, it's close enough for me. All right, we're going to drop it right there. Let's go ahead and scooch this one back over here, and we can always just continue duplicating these until this is super thick. That way it's covering the lamp, and well, we'll still get the light from that, so that's going to be really good. All right, let me go ahead and make this thing, because clearly this is going to take quite some time to get it just right, and then hopefully it'll look exactly like what I thought, or what I see in my eye, because... some people see different things, and, well, I'm pretty sure that I see this differently than some of you guys, right? Maybe. And this is floating. Lovely. Okay, so this has taken a little bit longer than I expected, just because I want to fine-tune this thing as much as is possible. So let's see, how does that look? It looks kind of okay. It's, if you look at it from the side, it looks very terrible, so hopefully I can cover that up with something so we won't look at that. So it won't look like that. That's, not really that cute. So can I move this up any a little bit more, or is that... Nope, the light is going to show up way too much if I move it more. Alright, so we're going to accept that it's just like that there, and let's see, what can we use to cover that up? Because you can see how many layers of these, of the wreaths I actually use. How about maybe trying to use something like this, huh? Of course, we will have to change the color. Did I just buy one? No, I did not. Thank goodness. Alright, so let's try to change the colors of these, or I guess let's just change the colors of these, huh? And, I don't know how we're going to have to layer these on, but hey, I've been using these fine-tuning tools a little bit too much, so hopefully it should work. How about the big ones? Hold on. How about these big ones? No, they're way too big. All right, so let's go ahead and... Ooh. Sorry, my screen flashed a little bit there. All right, let's go ahead and move these about a little bit. Let's see, we need to move it out this way. Oh, that bottom side looks very rough. That is not going to get used at all. Alright, so let's try to do something like this. There we go, move it up there. And we, of course, have to bring it up. Oh, well, I guess we're doing something like this, huh? It looks like if we were to do this, we have to fix it in a way that it goes basically across. So we're probably going to have to double cross them like that just to make sure that it works. Let's see. How would this look if I tried to cover this up here? It looks pretty good. However, it's kind of big. It's a little big. And we're going to have to, like, dig it in there a slight bit. Ooh. It is, like, trying to... snapping with the scenery. What? Or it's my computer lagging. It's my computer lagging. I was like, is that snapping with the scenery? Is that just me? Nope, my computer's lagging. Alright, so, let's see. Yeah, this is, it's too big. That makes me a little bit sad, because this would have been, like, one of the only things we could use to actually cover this. Or, you know, we could always throw snow on this and try to make it look kind of, well, snowed on, because there is no way, I can't imagine a way of getting this right. Let's see, we could continue moving it down this way, and then moving it down, let's see, up like that. There we go, moving it that way. Let's try that. Nope, it still sticks out. It's just way too long. If only we had some smaller pieces. Oh, well, it is what it is. We could have an icicle just sticking off of that, but I think that's just adding way too much. Let's see, what is this? Ooh, hold on, ice trimming. Is there like a thinner one? Because this looks way, way, way too big for this. That's not going to work out so well. Curved. Not really curved. This is clearly curved. This one, I would not say that's curved. And this one's clearly way too massive as well. What the heck? We don't really have the pieces that we need. Maybe we have to use something that's, not exactly what it's designed for. Oh, wait, we have a bunch of snow over here, don't we? It's all massive. Never mind. I was like, wait, there is some snow. Nope. Not exactly. Well, we're going to have to use different pieces that probably won't seem like they go together. Hey, ooh, a bow. We have bows, you guys. We have decorative ribbons. Okay, that might do it. Let's see. This one is huge, but I kind of like it just because, and I could probably, can I not change the gold? No, I was like, and I could probably change the gold just so it could look proper here. No, apparently not. Oh, well, all right. So let's see. Massive, huge, huge ribbon right up to here so we can cover that part there, and that might be okay. I have to bring it out a little bit more, though. Yeah, something like that there, and just cover that there. Good. It looks okay, but I really would like to get rid of the gold. Unfortunately, we can only really change that right there. It sucks, but I mean, that might have to be it. So let's see. Does that look okay? Or is that, it just looks a little bit too big. It looks a little silly. Ooh, we could always go for a bell. Now what does that look like? Yeah, I'm getting a little bit too far. I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself. I know. But I really want to get these lamps because these are probably going to be the lamps we use throughout most of the park. So, hey, if we get it in early, it might be good. All right, so if we do that, let's see. Tuck that in a slight bit there. Oh, I like that. I like the sound. That looks pretty cool, but of course we're still seeing this. So what should I do about the sides, you guys? I really need to cover those sides because the more I look at it, the more I'm just like, not okay. And yeah, that does cover most of the light too, so we don't get the light shadow from here, but I kind of think that's okay. If we remove the bell, it doesn't really change anything, although the bell does make it look a little bit nicer, but I think I want something that covers that up there just because. So the bell has got to go. Unless the bell decides to... Wait, can we move the bell up a little bit higher? Yeah, it's not going to work. Alright, so ribbon. We can definitely change the color of this one, but this one only has one color, which sucks, but hey. Beggars can't be choosers, as I say. Anyway, let's go ahead and move that there. Good. And this one, we could definitely do something like... Oh, we're going to have to stick it out. Not my favorite. Not my favorite by far. I think I like the bigger one, honestly. Even though it's huge, it actually works for how I wanted it to work, so... I mean, it's gonna look a little bit silly, but it definitely does the job. Alright, so let's see. We can go ahead and stuff it right up in here, bring it up a slight bit, and all we have to really do is, well, we can angle it, or we could just stick it out like, let's see, I could scoot it in a little bit more, it seems. Maybe there is the limit, so let me just try to center this to the candy cane. Alright, that's actually floating. That's why. That explains everything. Okay, so yeah, we're going to angle this guy, just because. And let's try to angle it that way. Maybe 1, 2, 1? Let's try 1 first. So angling this, we definitely have got to put it in here, though. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very far away distance. Let's try doing it like that there. Alright, so that is definitely on there, but now that's getting covered up, and I'm not a fan of that at all. So let's try to move this out a little bit more. Like, oh boy. How far away is that now? Okay, that's definitely still floating. Alright, so I need to angle it differently. Alright, that's fine. That's what the heck? Okay, another angle. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more. Again, these episodes in November are basically just to get the decorations going for our main parks. So, I mean, that's basically what we're doing, isn't it? Alright, so now it's definitely angled out enough. So that works for me, and I kind of like that. Let's see. It's attached. It's angled. Perfect. Alright, so can I duplicate this and do it on the opposite side as well, just so we can cover up this ugliness that's happening over here? Let's see. We need to go ahead and do this. And so, ooh. Really? I hate the orbit thing, but fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring it out through there. And of course, we have to just do something like this. Bring it to, there we go, good. And cover this ugliness up once again. So let's make sure that it's not sticking into the leaves. Otherwise, it's going to look a little bit bizarre. Alright, there we go. Okay, so what does this look like from afar? It looks okay, but still I really want to cover this. Because that part is just way too much. And maybe the candy cane is a little bit too small, but whatever. You know what? Nothing was ever done that wasn't a little bit crazy. At least I hope that's, you know, kind of a saying. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and resave this one here as, let's see, save selection. I'm just going to save this one over the star wreath just because I don't really need the star wreath anymore. Cool. But anyway, let's go back to our own stuff here, your creations. And what the heck? Scenery, blueprint, what? You guys saw nothing. You saw nothing. Nothing. All right, so we left 7 in between that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. All right, so now we know exactly where and how we have to place these. So they're going to go all the way down the road over here so it can look superbly bright and beautiful and things like that, and all candy cane-ish, just like our massive, massive tower over here. Because I don't know why, but I think that's such a cool idea. Anyway, let's see. So I want to flip these. Will this still work just the same way over here? It looks like they will. So that's very promising, you guys. That means that they can just be used for both sides of the road, unlike the other thing, right? Unlike the other thing, for sure, for sure. All right, so let's see. If we were to do this on the opposite side over here, it would be kind of like on the edge here. So it has to go somewhat on the edge, which is a little bit weird. Not really what I had in mind. That's a really terrible way to count, but sure, we'll do that there. And let's see, one more, just to make it look like this was perfect here. So you, sir, you're going to go right across. Yeah, it's just on the edge over here. All right, well, now we know. I guess we have to align it with the ones on this side first, and then we'll do this side here. So there we go. We're going to have something like this, so it can look kind of sort of nice and brightly lit, especially since this park is, of course, a nighttime park. So we have to make sure that it looks like everything we could have ever imagined and more. And for some reason, why is this cube looking pink? Is it just me? Green, black. Okay, white, green. It's the same colors, but this one still looks pink for some reason. Weird. Very weird. Right? It's not... Oh, I guess it does look green. Never mind. I take it back. It's probably just the how bright it is. That's probably all it is. And this one, you can see the variation of the colors there. Gotcha. All right. So what we're left with is deciding what kind of theme we want. Obviously, we started with some kind of theme here that has a lot of green, reds, and whites, and a little bit of gold. So we could definitely do that for the shops and everything else that's around here. So if you guys like that, let me know if that's okay. Because again, I want to do this park with you guys. I want your input so that I can make this park, the best thing that we could possibly do. And up until Thanksgiving, we are again going to continue working on just scenery pieces like we did here. We did a tall tower scenery type thing. We're obviously doing the lights, which now we can just use throughout the park. So hey, guess what? We never have to build another lamp again. So that works for me. And well, as soon as we get the shops, you can probably go ahead and reuse that theme there, because if this is going to be the persisting theme throughout the park, then that might be okay. If not, well, we can always do other shops like igloos and things like that, since we do have our snowman situation going on over here. Which, let me just take a quick look at that, because I am very, very curious how that would work out. So we do have these pieces here. So if we were to, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting how big this park is. So if we were to make some kind of igloo, let's see, we'd probably do something like this, huh? It's going to take a lot of pieces to make it work like this. We could do just a small igloo just like that. Let's see, we would go from the back here at a slight angle just so we can round it off. We can have the middle piece there and then start angling it off this way again. 1, 2, and let's see, 3 over here. That is not actually angled properly, so let me go ahead and redo that part. Let's just do this across the way over here. So something like, actually, that's not going to work out super well. Yeah, I can't ever make things align with each other. I don't know why. That's just the way my brain works. It works in a very weird way. All right, let's do something like that there. And then this one's going to go over here-ish. All right, there we go. That's kind of sort of right. All right, and we can do something just like that. 2, 3, and lastly 4. All right, so what we do then with this is probably just copy it. Well, we'd have to save it, of course. Save it as a blueprint. And let's just say this is igloo, I suppose. Another bunch of letters here. And of course, we call this just other scenery because, well, that's the easier way of doing it. All right, so we would go to our scenery. Let's see. I know I'm like saying, well, this is how we would do the igloo, and then I'm building it. I know, it's weird. All right, so we would do something like that. And let's see, dip it in there just a little bit to make it look kind of okay. And we'd bring this back up through here, and let's make sure that it's kind of there. And of course, the shop does fit in here. That's why I'm doing it, because we could probably use it for shops. And let's see, how high would we have to make this go? I'm pretty sure you have to bring a shop in here, huh? Yeah, it's fine. We have enough money, so we could definitely do this. All right, so shops and facilitas. Let's go for our first aid. This is tall enough. All right, so now we know this is tall enough. And yeah, these are not really aligned, but hey, it's fine. So this works. We just have to basically pile on top different things. And also, we would have to make it so that, let's see, escape that. So we can cover the front somehow. Or, we could always use paneling just because that would work better as an arch than making our own, although we can cover that arch with some more snowballs just because I think that would look cool. All right, so back over here, let's see. We need to find our snowballs, I guess, again. And this time, instead of doing this, we will, I'll do something like this. So to make it look igloo-ish, we have to actually make a dome. So let's see. We're going to dome it up just like this. Let's start doing the same thing on this side. Otherwise, I'm going to start messing up pretty soon. And you know that's how it works. You know. All right, something like that. And there we go. Something like that. All right, so I wish I can copy this just to make it easier on myself right now. Well, I probably can, huh? All right, let's just copy those pieces. No, you, sir, are not going in here. You guys stay out of this. All right, there we go. So we're going to save this as, wait, 5 pieces. Sure, let's just say it's perfect. All right, igloo 2. There we go. Can't even do it. And this is also going to be under our other scenery. There we go. Save that. And igloo 2. Let's see. Right here. All right, so we're just going to bring this up here. And yeah, it's weirdly aligned again. That's just the way my brain works. So let's go ahead and bring this all the way through here. And let's see. Something like that there. Good. Almost done, you guys. Almost done here. All right, so something like that just for our igloo shops, and that's you can obviously cover it with more snowballs just to make it look a little bit better because it's a little bit rough looking. I will admit that, but that's just because I threw this together in like 5 seconds. I didn't even plan it. I was just like, yeah, sure, let's try this, just because I'm very, very curious as to how it will work. So we can just, let's see, dump this in here. Let's just push it back a little bit, not too far back though. We can fill the sides in with some more igloo balls if we need to. And let's see, well, now we have a whole alignment here so we can see where this goes. And for the building, I want to go for our archways. We are going to grab the panel one just because it works super well for this. And, well, we can just cover this area up with, excuse me, edit building. Ah, we don't have igloo balls on top of we have the buildings around, we have the building, excuse me, around the igloo ball, so that kind of sucks, but hey, that's fine. So we can just do something like this here, and then bring this all the way up through here and cover this whole thing up, so that way we don't have to buy extra snowman ball. Snowman ball sounds very inappropriate, so I apologize. I am just trying to find the proper name for this, okay? So we could just cover this whole thing just like that there. Good. All right, so this is kind of working out something like this. So this is the idea that I have for igloos. Of course, we don't have to do it this way. We can make them even smaller because, as you can see, we have extra room there, which we don't exactly need to have. It's just because, you know, I decided to make it wide enough just so we could try to fit a shop in, well, newsflash, you guys, a shop fits. So there we go. Something like that. We can, of course, make it look a little bit varied. We could go use some, let's see, where are they? We could use these square pieces over here if, you know, we don't really feel like using this. So there's so many different ways of making igloos if we want to go for, you know, an ice-themed area. So you guys let me know if this is going to be like a nice area for someplace, where I should put it and whatnot, what other rides should go with it, and what you guys think of the red, white, and green theme for this area, so that I can continue working on this stuff in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Planet Coaster Holidays at Nightfall. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.